Not me.
Exactly.
Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Motherfucker. Oh, shit. Ah.
What happened?
Give me 2 minutes. I forgot to actually put something on paper and send it to Sadok. The important reason of why he's actually doing.
Rip.
Might help.
Ah.
Wait a minute, I thought Sudoku wasn't doing anything anymore. Whole episode about that topic.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Okay. He's doing things. Just, well, Sadok isn't doing things. How do you pronounce his name? Amon?
Amen.
Amon. Okay.
So
So,
still a range person. Got it.
that's a terrible fucking pun. Cristona takes 1d1 minus 1 damage to start things off.
That sounds about right.
Just to put it on the map. The island in the... You guys aren't on this map. No, you are. I've made a terrible mistake.
Blame civilization.
I'm working on two different computers right now. I have Roll20 open on one of them, and Discord open on the other. This place with the pink square in the bottom left corner is the island you're from, Sudoku.
Okay.
It's called Cockervin. Cockervin.
Can you spell that?
Wait.
Never mind, it's not called that. It's called Keesian.
I don't know. He
There will
could be from
no
chorizo.
Because there will be no end of jokes about it.
He should be from chorizo.
God, I'd forgotten that was there. Technically, it's chores now.
Yeah, chorizo. Got it.
That's what I had for dinner.
Chorizo.
That is, in fact, what I'm nomming on.
I am a psychic.
Hush you. And frantically typing.
Klingon Empire. Got it. They could be from chorizo or guacamole.
Are we going with DBZ naming then?
Yes.
Please, no. I have to use this for other groups, too.
I feel like I preemptively started the stream, and I am sorry.
It's okay. I think Kayla is the only one who watches it.
Oof. Oof. I don't know,
That
occasionally.
wasn't meant to be a shots fired.
Oh, it's no,
I'm
it's shots
sorry.
fired anyway. That's fair.
Um,
Been getting more D&D watchers lately. Obviously, we had cams. Apparently that helps. I've noticed.
Man, I have quarantine hair so bad right now. Nobody
Welcome
wants
to
to
my
see me
life.
on a camera.
Hey, who wants to judge my quarantine beard?
Yes, yes.
I have not. My hair has not seen scissors for I think like 7 months at this point.
I'm
Because I was
straight
about
up.
Do
to go
it.
get a.
I'm hoping people are going to be forgiving when this all ends.
Do it.
Yeah, me too.
Barber
I'm
anyway.
sure everyone is going to be very forgiving.
Just cut it yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hope on people being forgiving because me cutting myself is a terrible idea.
Yeah,
not
I was
that
lucky enough to have my wife give me a buzz. That was all I needed.
Look, worst case scenario, it grows back.
Yeah.
It looks okay, Shaggy.
And everyone's forgiving.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, these people are being
Have not yet gone to a
socially
barber. You gotta wait a month.
these people are being socially empathetic and smart.
It has been fun at the big meetings at work each week or whatever. You see more and more people with the shape.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we don't do video calls at work, which really helps.
My supervisors keep trying to get me to turn on a webcam whenever we video call, and I'm like, no, no.
Do it. No. So what you need is just man bun. Do the man bun route.
No,
Okay.
don't do the man bun.
No. My hair is not long enough to man bun.
Oh, so it's in the bullshit phase.
Uh-huh.
Got it. I've been there.
Yeah.
I have been there. Part of me wants to shave my head again, but the other side, I don't want to go back into the bullshit phase.
All right. Everything more or less ready. Who wants to give a quick recap while I'm hastily scarfing down the last.
So Doug pissed off an angel and died and pissed the rest of us off by deciding not to come back. And we fucked
He
off
died
the
as he
sigil.
lived, pissing people off.
Yep.
That is accurate.
It's so damn accurate. Fucked off the sigil to get away from the solar. Came back to the ship. Went back to the Visherod. Got some updates on what was happening there. And now we're deciding where next to go. I think we decided north, where the people don't know us enough to hate us yet. We are equal opportunity.
Where we left off, yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's all I remember. Oh, and we may have accidentally traumatized Realm. Though I blame Sadok for that.
I mean,
Yeah, what did you guys do? Oh yeah, you punched him in the face with your storm giant strength.
Punch the corpse
That's
in the
not
face.
Snoke's fault. That's your fault.
Nah, it's his fault. It's his fault for making us mad enough.
That's what you get when you die without permission.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Fuck off.
fucking assholes dying like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Ruining my plans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How dare you? Okay. And the last we'd left off, you guys were looking, heading north. Was there any downtime taken at the Vishrod? Was anybody doing?
Don't remember anyone declaring we were doing so, but we absolutely would if we wanted to. Hold on, let me go through my things.
Yeah, what are we gonna... Let's see. Oh, shit. I should probably have my character sheet up. That'd be great.
Okay, I believe we
Load.
turned over the stuff we had on Spelljammers to Realm and
Sophia.
oh, yeah, thank you. So they could get started on that.
I'm gonna take some downtime to bond and teach my puppy.
Fair enough. That's probably a good idea. Make me 7 animal handling checks.
Oh shit. Okay. Would I be able to... Do I have... Let me remind myself of... Dang, damn it, character sheet. Load. Load! If I had the time, and I think I have access to enhance ability, because that would probably be a good idea to help with that.
Sure, yeah.
Yep. So do that. Do.
Correct. You do in fact have those.
Yay! Okay, animal handling. 1,
I want to work on that.
2,
Okay.
3.
Are you studying for any of the spells in particular, or just taking a look through them and trying to learn more, or?
7. Boom!
In general, although I think I took a couple of them when I leveled up.
Okay.
What did I grab? Delayed Blast Fireball and Mass Haste.
I'm sorry, what? That sounds amazing.
Chronomancy sure is a thing.
Woo!
Yeah, make me make me 3 each Arcana and Charisma with proficiency checks. Diggeroy.
Okay.
There we go.
Performance is the right number. Let's see,
Okay.
there go well, but I have some inspiration.
Would you like to use said inspiration on
One
your
of the
damn?
Arcana.
Okay.
Oh! Fuck!
Well, oh, that's rough, buddy.
Ouch. Ouch.
You do well enough at understanding. You do well enough at roughly understanding one new spell, and on kind of tweaking and updating the ones that you have enough so that you can actually properly use like mass haste and the other stuff. But you make very little progress on understanding anything new out of the books.
Oof. You gotta ask me, I have guidance now.
Guidance is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Bonding with the puppy goes very well.
Yay!
He is still a tiny little puppy, but
Tiny
He's
little
still a
antlers
tiny
growing
little
in.
puppy
Oh.
with tiny little antlers just beginning to grow in. He's got little nubs. Yeah, exactly. He hasn't quite started fully growing in his antennae.
There's a throwback.
That is a throwback, I know. Not quite any antennae yet, but they're starting. And he's taken to you, and he's at least started learning not to bite everyone who isn't you.
Yay.
A plus. Yeah, the puppy is coming along. Bauer, is there anything you want to do?
If I can find potions.
Yeah, you can hop the. You can for sure hop across the way to Enrin and check out some potions there.
Yes,
What are you looking for?
healing. The bigger the healing, the better, too.
Who would have guessed such a thing?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I
Alright.
need a potion hat, like they have the beer hats.
Oh my god. That's a terrible idea, and
That's
I
an
love
amazing idea.
it. You could get one made
Do it.
if you
Do it.
really wanted.
Get a potion beer hat. Do it.
We got
Gotta have a crazy straw.
I got a single potion of supreme healing for you. I got 3 potions of superior, and I got 3 graders.
Yes.
Okay. It's $13.50 for the superior, $450 each for the $13.50 for supreme, $450 for superior, and $150 each for greater.
So 3K total?
$31 something, I think, total. $31.50 total. I'm reasonably sure.
$13.50 plus 1,200 plus 4,500 plus 400.
$450 per
Yeah, I'm getting
superior.
3K for all that. Wait, 450 for this period. Okay, so yeah, that'd be 31.5.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll pay it.
All right. You have a bevy of new potions. Is that the right word? Bevy? Seems like the right word.
Sure.
Why not? Hey, Eamon, you have a long ship ride ahead of you. Is there anything you'd like to do on the ship?
Not that I can think of, no.
Cool. All right. All right. So. 3 weeks pass. You guys spend your time studying and playing with the pupper and going to Enrin to find potions. During this time, Calanthe leaves as well with Sadok's body. She even takes his entire body and not just his head.
Holy moly.
Weird.
Truly, she cared for him. Um, she leaves without saying goodbye. She just hops a ship to Enrin one day and fucks off.
Rude.
Rude.
Exactly.
Indeed. But 3 weeks come and go, and you find yourselves thinking, hey, maybe we should go annoy those people who are sitting in the Nutangi Ocean. That sounds like a good idea.
Equal opportunity party hate.
It's what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Really is.
So are we going to find the Tritons?
Hopefully. It's possible we'll find something else entirely.
We would not be surprised by that in the Utongi Ocean. We have already seen Nutangi in the sky.
Yeah, they get it a million places.
Sure, have we've seen Tritons before?
Maybe very occasionally, but not very frequently. Triton tend not to travel.
Unless we found some in that temple, but I think that was all Sogwin.
Correct. Sogwin and Marrow.
I was trying to remember whether
Yeah.
that one druid that I found from the Sapphire shelter, was it? Which one?
That sounds right. All of the druid enclaves I made have terrible alliterative names.
Yeah.
Uh,
What they were. It was Sapphire Shelter, the Triton Sea Druids. Yeah, if the one that I had met there was a Triton or not. Because if we go looking for them out there, at least after a certain point, I might be able to help locate if I'd seen one before.
roll percentile dice. Roll D on 100.
Okay.
You've not.
Hmm.
Roll anybody who's interested, make me a history check. Yep. Diggeroy knows. Bauer knows too.
Nope.
Christona does not.
Sounds about right.
Which makes sense. She's not from around here.
Nope.
Triton are the Triton are in Yualia are a very proud, very honorable people. They live almost exclusively at the bottom of the Nutangi Ocean, guarding a portal to the elemental plane of water and making sure that nothing comes through it. And they very rarely, if ever, leave. And that's the only real significant concentration of Triton around. So it is unlikely for you to have seen one.
All right. The question is, what exactly are we looking to do up there? I'm trying to remember what the exact thing going on besides like I know the Tritons were fighting monsters around there and then dealing with upperly curses, but
Our understanding is Gamir Lycatula is up to some no goodness.
Some bullshit.
Some bullshit. There
some
you
god bullshit.
And that's all we know, which was a vaguely annoying thing to realize.
Yeah.
Basically, when we're going up there the first time, it's to see what's up, make a threat assessment, and then decide what, if anything, we want to do about it. I don't think so. I don't predict this, but we may just decide the Tritons got it under wraps and I hope so.
that
That would be nice, but
That's
you know.
unfortunate.
That is a response.
In a sensible world, perhaps, but you are in Yualia.
There's no sense in Yualia.
No, none at all.
So we go and anger them by doing their jobs for them. Is that what you are saying, Digaroy?
If they're not doing their jobs.
It is something to keep our mind off something else. That is fine.
Let's go see how fucked up that is.
Okay. So, you know vaguely that the portal to the elemental plane of water, Digroy, is somewhere in the middle of the ocean, and you can make a pretty good guess that the Triton are going to be right fucking next to it.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like saying in the middle of the Pacific Ocean in
Yeah,
terms
it's not
of
so a
scale.
small area to look through.
You're going to need some way to narrow that field if you want to go check in on them.
Mm. Brainstorming.
Yes. If only you had come across some sort of map at some point in the past.
We have maps. I don't know. We got tons of random shit.
You do.
We really
You
do.
really do.
We
Maybe I should start giving you less random shit in preparation for the future.
We need like a.
That might be a good idea.
Can we invent Excel to make a spreadsheet of all of our shit in Yualia?
Jesus Christ.
Actually, no. That's a perfectly reasonable question to ask, though, because if I had a map of the Nuntangi Ocean, that would be with my other navigation charts.
Yes.
And of course,
you
I
do.
would have whatever the sharks have accumulated and blah, 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 pull that together. So let's start pouring over those.
Well, pouring through them, you do in fact have a copy from a very long time ago. You do in fact have a copy of a map from the Nutangyu. Specifically, it actually marks the location of adult Nutangyu dens on it and the portal to the elemental plane of water.
Hey!
It's from long, long ago when you guys were hunting through Umberley temples.
Like
If any
idiots.
of you guys remember that.
And
That
getting
was
cursed.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Getting
It was like one of the
cursed.
first
Yeah,
things we
it
did
was.
after the Visherod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It's been a very long time.
We've been pulling
A
some
very
shit
long
since
time.
then. Umberly curses were the least of our worries, we found out.
It's been a very long time that I've been trying to make you guys go to this fucking ocean. Let's put it that way. But yes, digging through old charts, you do in fact find that there is a big fucking map of the Nutangyi Ocean that you've copied down from the wall of a Temple of Umberley. It's, a few decades old, but it should more or less still be good. Islands don't move very much unless the Nutangyi sink them.
Mm-hmm. Well, best place to start looking for the portal is where it was last seen.
Mm-hmm. So right around the portal, there is a cluster of 3 islands that are just labeled Triton territory. You vaguely recall on the map that was actually in the Temple of Umberly, there were several faces painted to make fun of the Triton that you did not copy down.
Hmm.
But yeah, map's there.
That does lead to a further question of how do we want to approach the Tritons? Like, do we have an inn to have them not like attack us out of hand?
A member of the Sapphire Shelter we spoke to was not hostile, but not friendly. If I can remember that far back. I believe them being.
Let me see if I wrote down their.
Like, I remember talking to them, and it was civil, but they were kind of standoffish or asshole-ish, I think, maybe, but not, like, angry?
People being asshole-ish? No.
Holy shit! Who knew? When Realm is the nicest person and she can suck out your fucking soul.
She doesn't do it often.
Oh, that's the kind of disclaimers you gotta enjoy.
Like, what's the point of D&D if you can't have disclaimers like that?
Like, cute young girl could suck out your fucking soul and stick it in a painting.
You know, I'm sure there's some people into that.
Probably.
Yeah.
To be fair, you can finish up almost any sentence with that phrase.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. Except Chucklefucker. Fuck that guy.
I mean...
Don't fuck that guy. That's terrible.
Some people are into monster fucking. That's all I'm gonna say.
Have some standards. Don't go Chucklefucker.
Yeah. Do you guys happen into the Tritons? The Triton? Tritonii?
Yeah, unless I got anything from that Sapphire Shelter one. That's it.
I mean, that's...
I do speak Aquan,
Mhm.
a dialect of Primordial,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
so we can definitely talk, or I assume we can talk to them.
You'll even have the right accent for it for once.
I can technically talk to them. Because I'm pretty sure it's not just like silent speech type telepathy, is it? You said it was like the monster ability?
Mm.
So that means they'd understand me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So at least two of us can speak to them. Oh, and also druidic, so that helps.
If we can find a Triton droid, but honestly, I think that's what we want to do.
Mm-hmm. We would suggest the Sapphire Shelter.
Do you know anything about them other than they're in that general area?
We were only given the information that they were Tritons who were fighting monsters south of the Nutongi Ocean and dealing with the Umberly curses there. But if we can assist with any of that, they may be willing to speak with us or allow us to help.
Yeah. Okay.
If they are not too proud. We know little about that group.
Well, it's new information, so.
But the first step is to scout that area.
Yeah. I'll start arranging to get a ship all stocked. Or the ship all stocked.
Alrighty. That's literally no problem. You guys have many ships and many supplies that the sharks keep lifting. You're taking the Falcon, I assume?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Da-da-da-da. Alrighty.
So how is stuff like below the Visherod? We came to check on.
Oh, it's under control for the moment. Martin and Garrett have put in a lot of work in driving back the rot, and the more Warforged there are, and the more careful they are, the easier it is to hold back. So they're in more or less a holding pattern right now, though. They have been spotting drow a bit more frequently below the Visherod, and don't especially want to disturb them.
Okay. Has Garrett just been working with them down there?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. All right. As long as they have that under control at the moment.
For the time being. Tiggeroy still has the warning orb from Minook.
Mm-hmm.
It'll start blinking at him if things get too fucked.
Cool. Then I think I'm good to go.
Alright. Alright. So, Gwen comes by and briefly supervises the loading of supplies onto the Falcon. The rest of you guys say your goodbyes. You ready to go? Get on the road.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bauer.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Alrighty. Wayne comes by and gives a brief salute to Digroy, and after a brief moment, one to the rest of you as well. Good hunting! Don't die.
Just in response to that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Well, you're not wrong, actually. Alrighty. So, we're off to see the ocean, the wonderful ocean of Nutangi. Alright. So, did you guys want to stop by the southern side of the ocean and see if you could find any Triton there? Or do you want to just fly straight onwards?
Let's do the southern. I don't want to phrase this.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's land on the southern side and kind of work our way up because we're looking for Tritons in particular.
Alrighty. And not the horrible other things that live there?
Well, I'm sure they know about the horrible other things there, and it's easier to ask them about it than to just run in blind into one of them. One of the horrible things, I mean. Can you give us a heads up about all these horrible things, or we can just, like, Bauer can smack his face into it, as usual, but... We can try the other way around for once.
Somebody remember a set of lockpicks?
You're the one who went shopping.
Yeah, I probably would have made a point of grabbing lockpicks. If I haven't yet, then we'll stop in Aventine.
I mean, the better question is, can anybody use them?
Try.
I can cast Fist. That's about as far as I'm going at this point.
Well, I've had proficiency with them, and you don't need proficiency anyway. You just need, lockpicks. But I think you're running around with like a +7. No, plus 5. Still.
So as long as we have a
7.
crowbar and, yeah, some lockpicks, maybe that might work.
That's the spirit. Alrighty. So you guys make a. All right, you can make a brief stop into Aventine and pick up some lockpicks. Absolutely.
Hooray. To bust some more of those, urban druid assholes. As they get pissy at us again.
You're only there for like an hour. They don't have enough time to get pissy at you.
Hooray!
Hour max. You stop in, say hi to the dog.
Yes,
and,
good.
Say hi to the dog and then head out.
See if the dog has any tips on puppy.
He does not have any intelligible tips for puppy for puppy rearing for you.
Alas.
He is a father, but he does not have any intelligible tips for you.
Speak with animals.
The dog's not an animal.
The dog is an experience.
Well, that too, I guess. If you attempt to telepathically connect to him, you do get the sense that there is that he could respond to you. He just chooses not.
That's fair.
Thought he was a dog, not a cat.
The dog is secretly an
He-
eldritch horror.
No.
The dog
Only
is
the
the
eldritch horrors are cute and fluffy, and just want to have a nice bond.
the dog is an archangel, the best kind, the goodest of boys.
Alrighty. But you guys make a quick stop into Aventine, and then north onto the ocean. And so there's a lot of ocean to search. It was kind of a bit of the flaw with this plan. Do you have any specific way in mind of narrowing it down, or?
I'm thinking once we get around this peninsula here, I guess, and we start getting to the Tongi Ocean, just it's gonna sound. It's a magic ship, so we don't need to like sail, but just kind of point ourselves at where we believe the portal to be, the elemental portal, and just kind of move more or less straight in that direction. And the big more or less on that is if the currents are doing things, it might work out to a weird curve. And I really
Wait.
don't like personally
Are
doing
you sailing or flying?
sailing.
Oh, you're actually
Yeah, we were trying
sailing.
to talk to
Okay.
Tridents.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there may or may not be flying tridents. I don't want to bet on the existence of flying tridents.
Tridents? Well, I guess they
Those
fly through the
two,
air if
right?
they're
There
being thrown
are
at us.
flying tridents in the
Yeah.
sense that sometimes they are thrown.
Exactly.
It's the best way to get rid of them.
Fair. Flying. They don't fall. They stab.
Fair enough.
Alrighty. Alright. So sorry, which peninsula? You said this peninsula like you were pinging, but I did not see anything.
Oh.
Oh, just past. Okay. Past Aventine in general.
Yeah, we'd have to get around. I assume from
Fair enough.
my memory of the map, you can't just sail through
Yes.
Aventine.
Aventine
Long
does
Cover
not
Canal
have a.
yet.
There's no Avalon Canal, unfortunately. They're a bit busy with other things. You could just fly over the city and save yourself like a week of travel time.
Fine, we'll do that. Actually,
Uh,
hold on. Do we want to keep the fact that we have a flying ship secret?
you've
think-
flown into Aventine before.
They
Oh, yeah.
know.
So yeah, fly.
Airships are uncommon, but not unheard of here.
The Aventine, like, all the scholars of Aventine have seen some shit. Flying ships are the least of them.
It's not the scholars that I'm worried about.
Hmm.
Well, you know, there's 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 been a couple of them. But yeah, airships are uncommon but not unheard of around here. So, oh yeah, a flying ship. Cool, neat. It's been a few weeks since I saw the last one, sort of deal. So, you do a quick hop over Aventine to save yourselves a lot of travel time. Yeah, about 3-4 weeks travel time.
Huzzah!
And so from there, you're just heading north towards the portal.
Not modern technology.
Alrighty. Onward. Onward and outward. You go. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, you guys make your way out towards, you start heading straight towards the portal. Those of you who are, well, all of you, I guess, make perception checks for me, unless Bauer is spending the entire voyage below deck drinking.
I thought about it.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh. I mean, Bauer's got to have sea legs of some kind at this point. He's old.
He's
Okay.
young.
He's definitely spent enough time on ships to know if he has sea legs or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alrighty. So you guys are heading roughly on this heading. Excuse me. Roughly on this heading towards the portal at the center of the ocean. Bauer and Cristona both spot it, and after they point it out to Digoroy, he spots it as well and feels a little ashamed he didn't notice it first. The water, there is what appears to be some sort of tidal wave, tidal swell, heading in from the ocean in towards Sinaraja, towards the jungle. So you guys are roughly on the center of the X. And I'm going to draw another X in it. It's subtle this far out from shore, but it's pretty fucking wide.
What exactly is it? It's a...
Actual title, it's just a big ass wave.
Oh.
But you know how they get
Beginning-
narrower and compressed when they come into shore?
Aha.
Mhm.
So this one hasn't done that yet. So it's like, all of a sudden we're like 5 feet up, which is enough so you notice. But
Yeah.
Digoro Neely
Mhm.
put 2 and 2 together. When that hits shore, it's going to be like 40 feet tall.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh. Well.
that sort of deal.
Yeah. So,
So that's a thing.
that is indeed a thing.
And you say it's heading towards Sinaraja, like, yeah, there.
Roughly,
If I remember that we talked to were like down by the R, right?
the dwarves that you talked to were on the other side of the mountains. So they were they were at the top of this river, more or less at the source
Right.
of this river.
So they won't really be impacted by this, at least not.
No. If it helps, they live up by the Tarask's front left leg. If you, like me, cannot help but see Sinaraja as a Tarask.
I see Sinaraja is kind of a flabby whale.
Oh, close enough. As long as it's got 4 legs. Which I guess doesn't really make it a whale, but
I'm wondering if I can adjust any of this to not have it be so bad when it gets to shore with like control
I
water
mean,
or
it's
something.
it's not hitting anywhere inhabited. It'll hit the jungle, which is notorious for being full of giant angry monsters.
Fair.
Frankly, so it'll hit the jungle. It's not hitting anywhere inhabited except for maybe it might hit like a nomadic tribe, depending on where they are exactly. But
We should probably be finding the source of that.
Thing tells me we most likely will.
Yeah, if we follow like the direction it's coming from, I guess.
it's actually pointing more or less towards the direction it's coming from is more or less like it's, conic, but the center of the cone points more or less where you guys were going.
Okay. Have any idea what could make that kind of change?
Make a nature check. Diggeroy make it with advantage because you've sailed basically your whole fucking life. And there's no fucking way you wouldn't put this together. Okay. Well, you are heading into an ocean named after the Nutangi.
Fucking Nutangi.
You might get the opportunity to meet one of the big adult ones.
Fun.
Yeah, fun. Fun.
How many arms is it gonna have?
At least 2.
At least.
Well, they go one of 2 ways. At least 2 is a safe way to describe it, though. All right. You guys want to sail out? Or do you want to do something with the wave? Christona, do you want to try and control water on it? You'd have to do a lot of it, and
Yeah, it'd probably be too much to handle.
yeah.
Yeah, if it might get bad for the ship or anything like that, might adjust it away from the ship, like part it just for us, but other than that.
It gives you a bit of a wobble, but nothing the Falcon can't handle.
Okay.
It's also the Falcon, when fully kitted out, is also a submarine.
Oh, yeah.
We
had to redo the water elementals in that.
So even if it does flip, it's like, oh no, all of our stuff is fucked up. But other than that, we are fine.
Sure, Sophia would be angry though.
Probably. It might wreck the Spelljammer stuff she's working on. Plus, Realm hasn't finished getting all of Sidok's blood out of the floorboards.
Well, I'm sure the water might deal with that.
We'll see. Ready.
He lives on in the ship.
He sure does. All right. So, you guys continue onwards out into the ocean. You have to take a couple of detours to get around the noted layers on your chart of adult Nutangi. So it takes you about 2 weeks of just sailing time. You come across a couple more swells like that seem to be aimed at the Sinaraja, but nothing nothing comes out to attack you guys. Through a lot of the journey, the ocean is actually unnaturally still.
Out of curiosity, was there anything we might have learned from Professor Gerhardt? If like a bunch of huge waves hitting into the side of that might wake up the damn thing faster or not?
Maybe. He did mention last time you talked to him that Aventine had been having trouble with waves coming in as well.
Right.
It's almost like there's a plot hook out here.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Crazy, I know. It's almost like there's somebody saying, "Hey, there's interesting stuff out here. Please go find it." Yeah.
Well, at least mention that connection there. Maybe not so much as saying, "Oh, look, a plot hook," but
I feel like Christona might say that just as a phrase she'd heard somewhere and confuse everybody else.
Yeah. That's just what Kid Nolan in their head is trying to tell her to say, pulling a full-on
No, look,
Deadpool.
You have to tell them that it's a plot hook. The asshole who runs everything is trying to tell you to go out here. Who knows? Nobody knows. Not even me. But there's something out there.
I love that
Start
Nolan
referring
is
to
Deadpool.
things in real life as plot hooks.
Oh my god.
Okay, there's a concert going on. It's a plot hook.
I got 2 packages today from FedEx. They're plot hook.
We only have one
Yeah.
Nolan left, and he must become the Deadpool of this.
I mean, hell, you have a copy of a second Nolan sitting in a bag of holding somewhere.
All right, the screaming one.
Oh,
That's
no,
insane.
Oh no, Calantha took it.
Oh.
Calantha would have taken it.
Oh no. Whatever will we do without him?
I know, right? I just knew that you guys loved him so much. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Technically, the solar can't have that one because the one blah 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 on blah 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 has it under wraps.
You can just call him Winter
Yes.
if that's too long to remember.
I should know it by now, and my brain is just like, nope.
It is a long name. He's kind of a pretentious little shit, though, so of course he has a long name.
I'm gonna call him Bubba.
Yeah. You want to call him what?
Bubba.
It's like one listless meditation on cold and hunger, right? Was that it? Did you get
Yes.
it? Yeah!
You did. You can certainly call him Bubba. I wouldn't recommend doing it to his face, but you certainly can. Alrighty. So, you guys eventually make it out to the cluster of islands just surrounding the portal, only to find there is now only one island here. There is also a ship docked at it.
Any colors?
Yes, in fact, it does bear some colors. Make history checks.
I'm not having a good dice day.
You are not. RNGesus is clearly mad at you.
Bauer's got this.
Yes, Bauer. You've come across these colors before. These are the colors of a place called the Kezian Kingdom. They are well known for. They're well known for being a. What's the best way to put this? Amon, help me out here. What's the best way? What's the best like ocracy word to describe necrocracy?
Oh, jeez.
I guess.
Yeah.
Rule by the dead.
Yes.
Huh.
Sort of.
Sort of.
I mean,
Their current leader is one of the dead, and they are known for their use of undead labor in order to help free the living.
That's feeling
literally
a bit
manned
thus.
by a skeleton crew.
You best be known gore stories. You're in one.
It's okay. It's only a skeleton crew.
A shrug from the necrotic using spore person. Who can also make zombies.
They certainly can.
The only reason Digoroid doesn't is because they tend to get away from you.
Yeah, luckily mine don't do that. They just don't last
yours
as
are
long.
special. You don't lose control of them.
Because they are me.
Okay, but this is unexpected, but not hugely so.
So we are investigating.
Yeah, let's see what's going on here. I'll try and find an anchorage for the ship.
All right. It is the only anchorage is directly around the island. The closest spot is actually directly next to the Kezian ship.
Okay.
All right. You come around next to it, and the ship is, in fact, manned by a skeleton crew. Literally. They are There are a couple of them moving about, but mostly they are all, or most of them are staring off further into the island, into what you can now see is the flooded remnants, is the flooded ruins of a city, from which you can hear the sounds of battle.
Well, they're already fighting. Do you want us to take a look from above, Diggeroy?
Yes, please.
And
But
they'll
if
wild
we're
chip
still
into
gonna
us
go
in a
echoey-
fungal.
Not in the last statement, but the statement before you went echoey.
Me?
Yes.
Oh.
You're fine now, so I don't know what happened,
Oh.
but
Oh, you just mean my telepathic speech?
oh, is that what that is?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
It's intentional. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. So yeah, we'll
Alright.
turn into a fungal and scout what's happening over there quickly.
All right. It's been a little bit of time since you were a fungal.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So you get a brief view of a host of what look like water myrmidon and Sahagwan, with a Nutangi behind them, who is a little bit different from any of the ones you've seen before. I didn't have time to do a shitty Photoshop job on him. But he does have a pair of fully developed arms, and his tail is beginning to shorten for one with a torso that's this big, and it's covered in ice.
Oh. Okay.
Instead of there being like shell and chitin as the exterior of it, it is now a shell of ice.
Interesting.
And at the southern side of things, Eamon, do you want to drop yourself real quick and describe yourself for the benefit of those who have not?
Looks like an old man in armor with a shield and a staff. Probably looks like 60s or 70s, but a really fit 60s or 70s.
There has been a brief lull in the battle, but there are several destroyed skeletons that were with him, and several Sahagwan and the husks of several water myrmidons as well.
Fun. We'll take note of that. Okay, so it's this guy and mess of skellies and stuff like that versus everyone else, or is everyone here versus the Nutangi?
No, he's versus everybody else.
Okay. Well, we'll make note of that. We'll make note of the differences in the Nutangi, and then we'll fly back and change back and let the others know what she saw.
An ice Nutangi, huh?
There are very many subspecies.
Getting the feeling it's not even subspecies, they're just varying. Like, I don't even think there's a bunch of ice Nutangi running around that we just haven't run into. I think it's like this guy's an ice Nutangi.
Should we assist?
Probably.
Are we going to assist?
Yeah, let's.
Perhaps the staff starts heading that way.
Do we have how
Alrighty.
far is this from the ship?
Couple 100 meters. It's not a big island. A lot of it's kind of sunk into the sea.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
You head down, jog on over.
All right, you guys jog on over. Eamon, there's these three assholes who just pulled up in a ship and are jogging over to you.
Yes, raise an eyebrow to see whether they're coming to join me or not.
Looks like it.
What
trying to
about
think.
water myrmidons?
Hmm?
What do I know about water myrmidons?
You've fought them before? Question mark. Pretty sure you have. Pretty sure I've used these guys against you before. They're
Yeah, didn't we
basically
fight them
water.
in that ladies in that one bitch's place where we acquired loot that she got all pissy?
You're gonna have to be more specific. Way more specific.
I mean, Umberly?
They're basically water elementals summoned into suits of armor. They have the ability to, you've seen them augment their weapon attacks with cold damage. Yeah. They're nothing extremely special.
Okay, out of the book ones. All right. As far as I know.
Yeah, that's what you fought before.
Okay.
So that Nutangi was on like the ground. It wasn't like hovering or anything like that.
Currently on the ground, correct.
Okay. Hmm.
Would you guys like to drop your tokens at the southern end of the map?
Okay.
We can get this lovely party started. Alrighty. So, Eamon, these assholes are coming up behind you. The Sahagwan and Water Myrmidons are
I'm also
Up in-
gonna symbiotic entity on the way. So.
alright. And there's this big ass fucking Nutangi who's chuckling in your head. Everybody, please roll initiative.
Da-da-da. Wow.
No, this ain't right.
Well.
feel like we need to re-roll because this is just not acceptable.
Damn.
Well, power.
This is
I don't know
amazing.
what to do. It's confusing.
This is amazing. Power beat everybody. Holy shit.
Yeah, power is up first.
Are we in the darkest timeline?
It must be. So is my measuring going to be the scale here?
Correct.
And are we swimming at this point, or is he like standing
Nope.
on water?
He's standing on water. So this is partially flooded city terrain.
Great.
There's bits and pieces of wrecked buildings around.
I should have cast Water Walk on everybody.
It's enough to make it like a bit difficult to walk through. Not enough to necessitate water walk. You attempt to shove him down, and he just fucking. You splash him. You You hit him with the shield. He splashes a bit, and then just reforms, standing up again.
All right, fine. How big is the cavern, by the way?
How big is the what?
How tall is the cavern, or the? Are we outside?
You're outside.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I already did the thing, so I have to do the attack. But
Nope.
Hey.
Yeah. These guys are essentially enchanted suits of plate mail. They're reasonably difficult to hit. But you get one nice good hit in on him and tear a big rent in his plate.
let's be honest, I wouldn't expect a 12 or 13 to hit much.
No. You roll a 1 or a 2. That's just life.
Yep.
Pretty sure the Nutangi goes after. What's Amon's dex mod?
+2.
What's Kristona's dex mod?
+3.
Okay, roll a d20. Amon?
Figuring
That's
Dex
rough.
mod is also +3, but his initiative mod is +5.
Right. He has a +2. So, Digoroy and Kristona will go before the Nutangi. Amon will go after.
Okay.
That takes us to Digoroy. Digoroy, there's this old, ripped dude standing, looking like he's about to run in and fight some more. Bauer's somehow beaten all of you to the punch and has gone in already.
He had momentum from the earlier jog.
Parkour! I can only imagine Bauer parkouring over bits of ruined building.
But there was no surprise here.
Properly macro this.
No, there was not. That tends to happen when you just shout parkour.
Right, but that's why I don't shout it unless they're surprised.
I'm going to cast Mass Haste.
Woo!
Okay.
Nice.
Alright. Everybody is in range for that, I believe.
I may have
Alright.
to move up.
Sweet.
Yeah, I think you'll have to move up to get Bauer, but yeah. Assuming you are willing, Ammon, you are hasted as this pirate-looking motherfucker walks up and pulls out a shaving of licorice root and casts haste upon you.
I am
And
now
Bauer.
chewing on a licorice twig.
Nom.
So everybody is now hasted.
Plus 2 AC, advantage on dex, and 1 additional action.
Hooray!
Bonus action, though, I am going to inspire Kristana.
Cool.
Alright. Alright. Kristona, you are inspired.
Hooray!
Which I believe is your turn, Nikolai.
It is.
Alrighty. Kristona, you're up.
Yep. So I'm gonna basically vroom over up behind this thing, which I assume is a Triton?
That is a Sahagwan.
That's a Hogwan. And I'm going to take some swings at it.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
Shit, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it was very hard to
I'm-
see.
I just noticed that they were hard to see, so I started putting red dots. There's only the 4 of them.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3.
Alright. Well, those will all hit. This Sahagwan appears to be somewhat beefier than the last round of Sahagwan you guys fought so long ago.
Sounds about right.
And so he takes all 3 attacks and turns around, looks you dead in the face, and just grins a bloody grin.
I'm curious.
And... ba-ba-da-ba-da. Thank you.
That's more like it.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
And as I guess my bonus action, I will activate the spectral armor.
Okay. Alright. So, the Nutangi is going to move a 10. And I think that'll people he wants. They're in just the wrong positioning.
Yay! We positioned ourselves correctly for a change.
Oh, not you guys.
Oh.
Cool. So, Bauer, I need you to
Yes.
make a Constitution saving throw, please. As the Nutangi opens its
Ooh.
its mouth
And
is
redo that
strangely flattened. It almost looks more like a human mouth now. You can see actual teeth inside of it. An
Yeah.
18 will just barely do it. As he opens his mouth and sprays a line of cold breath, which will get all of his myrmidons and Bauer.
Oh no, not the cold.
The cold never bothered him anyway.
Anything but that.
For 48 damage. And with the addition of the cold, the myrmidons look energized.
Fuck.
Is the best way to put it. And the rent in the breastplate of the one that you put there, Bauer, heals.
Well, fuck. This seems familiar. I'm trying to remember what monster did that.
Oh.
I know that happened once.
All
There's
right.
like some monster that energizes stuff around it by doing a weapon, or it might have been, oh shit, what was it? Like some caster.
Yeah, I put a great deal of effort into trying to get that to work, and it did not work out. Um,
Well,
it didn't work out, but it is Eamon's turn.
and since they're all lined up so nicely,
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
do they need to make a? Not sure why that didn't do it. Anyway, DC 18 deck save for the Ninhangi and all of the things he just buffed, or 42 lightning damage.
Okay, well, all of the elemental, all the Myrmidons fail, which is just terrible, just terrible.
It's so sad.
The Nutangi does make it though.
Yep.
So he eats 21 damage. Alright. So you slam down your staff of power and then point it along this lovely line they've made for you, and almost in opposition to the to the Nutangi's cold breath that went out just a second ago, you shoot out a lightning bolt, and it zaps them good.
I'm gonna go ahead and forward a bit, bonus action rage, and haste action swing.
I should have known you were going to do something like this. 18 will just barely hit. For a solid 13 damage. Does that have rage damage in it? It does.
Does yeah, we'll leave it at that.
Alrighty. Cool. Alright. What does Eamon's rage look like?
Not outwardly different than what he's doing. It's mostly just concentrating really hard on fighting,
Okay.
specifically avoiding damage.
Okay. So it's his secret old man powers, basically, to fight better?
Pretty much.
Alright. Cool. I have no idea what this character does either yet, so
Okay.
I'm very excited to see.
Okay.
I'm very excited to see.
It's
Uh-huh.
gonna get much better next level when I can start adding my spellcasting mod to my damage.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Alright. Alrighty, that takes us to the Sahagwan. So the Sahagwan that Kristona bloodied is going to turn back at her and spit some of its blood and some blood in her face.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will extend one hand and spit some primordial at you and attempt to cast blindness on you.
Okay.
I need a con save. You make his con save.
And he was casting
Awesome.
blindness.
Uh-huh.
I cannot be blinded.
Ah. How
He
neat.
doesn't know that.
He does not. These guys are going to move down. One of them is going to come. It was not a hot mix.
Also, as let's say the left one comes within range, I'm gonna opportunity attack from Polearm Master.
Okay. 25 takes a solid 12 damage. All right. Then this one's going to go to Cristona. These two are going to go at Eamon. So that is 17 damage for Cristona off of his first attack, and now he has advantage because Blood Friend.
Was that with disadvantage because of the spectral armor, or is that magic?
He does not have a magic weapon.
Okay, so nope.
He will. Oh, that's an action. Damn.
So sad.
Two of them are going to go at for 31 and natural 1. Or, well, 31 will hit, I believe. Unless you have some shield shenanigans in your back pocket.
On who?
Eamon.
To me, yeah, the 31 will hit.
For 12 damage.
So 6.
And that is a 25 on the second one.
Which will hit.
For another 6. His buddy will smell the blood and go in on you. For a crit and a 26.
Fun.
Which 20 damage total. They look very annoyed at your ability to avoid the worst of their damage, though. How rude of you. How rude indeed. Hey man, ask him, not me. I don't know what his... I don't know I haven't fully checked out his character sheet yet. I just trust him. Alrighty. Remember now. The Myrmidons shall assemble about Bower. What's this blue circle here?
Just a reference point for me for later.
Okay, cool. They will encircle Bower. This one will move for Cristona. This one will go for Eamon.
Mm-hmm.
These are magical, so that's a 22 for Cristona. And a 19.
22 does not
22.
hit.
Does that 24?
Yes.
Cool.
So you are accounting for the haste bonus.
I am.
All right.
That's...
All right, Bower, you're going to have to bear with me for a second. What's your AC?
26.
26 with haste.
Woo. Oof. Holy shit.
They pick up their own haste effect from getting hit with cold,
Damn it. Whew.
which is going to fade off of them in a round. But you know, nobody's perfect. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 hits.
4. Should be 5, right?
Huh? You said your thing was 26? Yeah, 1,
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
I got
4.
yeah. There's just 4.
Okay.
Trust. Oh, and for those of you with cold immunity or resistance, the D6 on this is cold damage.
Oh, okay.
So that is a whole bunch of damage for Bauer.
Well, the D6s are not. But
Yes. Yes, they are not. Please never make me say that sentence.
What?
It just did something to my brain. I need a beer. God.
Okay.
All right, Bauer. The floor is yours. You've got them right where you want them. What are you gonna do about it?
so total 38.
Okay.
Yes.
Correct. Do a spin attack.
Woohoo! Hey!
There's a military quote of Major or something. You know, it's like, oh, you're surrounded. No, we can now attack in all directions.
Honestly,
The other
with
one is
Bauer,
target rich environment.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. With Bauer, it makes me think of fucking. Makes me think of Link doing a spin attack or something.
That's why I did the hey!
Yeah, I wish I had a spin attack.
Oh, you can
It
work
is
on.
sadly lacking from 5th edition.
You can work on that.
I think there is a fighting or a maneuver for it, but it's so situational that I've rarely gotten into situations where I think it could be that useful. As hard as I try to get myself into those situations.
It's called having 5 attacks, and then you hit 1 each as you spin around.
So there is actually. This is one situation in which the Hunter Ranger is exactly what you need. Hunter Ranger 11, you get you can take whirlwind attack.
That's where it is. Yeah.
Aha!
But you have to be Ranger 11.
I know. That
There's
is
a lot
a
of jet
problem.
levels in there.
I feel like the real answer
Yeah,
for this
I know.
is,
I've played through all of them.
I feel like the real answer for
I took
this is you get the melee with fire immunity, and then just have everybody cast fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is also an option. Alas, whirlwind attack is not something you currently know. Although you could try and learn it over downtime. Might take a little while though.
All right, well, let's do this. First, let's start here.
All right, excellent choice.
Whoop!
And cast it on the blue circle.
Don't call lightning 5-foot radius.
Well, I'm calling it there, but the actual strike point's not going to be there. That's just the spot, so I have 30
Oh,
feet
yeah,
around
yeah.
it that I can call.
Righto. Alright.
Just because I can't help myself. I'm going to call it directly on top of myself with my sword.
That is correct.
Alright. Make a dex save against your own spell.
So
I'm just going to
extra.
resist it. Fuck it.
Alright.
Extra as fuck.
Oof, that is unfortunate damage for this. But. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Oh no, they have more HP than that. Alright. The good news is they have terrible dex save. The bad news is they make them all at advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, last one shouldn't be an advantage, but it fails regardless. So that is 2 successes and 3 fails. 1 for the Sahagwan behind you, and okay. Alright. Anything else?
Yeah, that was only my first action, so go with that.
Of course. How foolish of me.
So then, yeah, let's go at the guy to the north.
Alright, 22 will hit. 22 will hit. Second one goes off. 15 will slide off his armor, unfortunately. And he is looking pretty rough.
That was not the right one to hit. I wanted to hit action surge.
Okay.
Actually, I wasn't trying to hit either. I was trying to hit the stupid number, but whatever. Anyways, so yeah, back at the guy.
Alright. Only the 29 will hit of that one. He is looking reasonably rough at this point. He is spurting water in a couple of different directions and not looking sick.
That's it.
Alrighty. Digoroy, you're up.
Okay. Sorry, I want to do the thing. Yeah, centering it there.
Okay. What are you casting?
Boom!
That one.
Oof.
Oh shit!
That's rough, buddy.
Wow.
That's real rough.
Oh.
Roll 20 hates us tonight.
Really does.
It does. It really does.
Fuck.
So you should get the Myrmidons and these 2 Sahagwan.
Yeah, those two and those two.
Okay, cool.
Get wrecked, get wrecked.
Yeah. Even the 19 doesn't save against Digger.
So that is one pass. All right, and then I will inspire Bauer.
Hmm.
Beautiful.
All right, Bauer, you are inspired, especially as Diggeroy's time bomb roars into existence and blows the crap out of a couple of these guys. That takes us to Christona.
All right. I'm gonna focus on these Sahagwin for now. So... Oof.
Rip.
Whack.
It's still enough to hit his armor class, but
It's a fail, so... 2...
21 will hit.
Assume it's still up after that, so...
Yeah.
Take another 29.
Cool, cool, cool. 29.
And then... How's Bauer looking?
Oh, I'm good.
You good? Okay. Then just spectral armor again.
All right.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, give me 1 second.
Yep.
I'm going to switch computers.
Hawkeye. These are some fucking beefy Sahagwin.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
Yeah.
I just dislike the things I can't push over.
Right?
Fair.
They all came after you.
I was actually hoping for that.
That fucking Utangi, though. That's gonna be great. We gotta deal with all this shit, and,
Well, that's what I was actually going to start calling lightning on, but then I got presented with this target rich off environment.
this is fair.
Hear me now.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
But not anymore?
Okay, we've put the laptop away and
Okay.
standardized on the desktop, and that should make life a lot easier.
Yay.
Also, there's actually room on my desk now, which is always nice.
Yay.
So, Nitangi is up. Let's see if his cold breath comes back. It does not. It does not.
Haha.
Alrighty. So, instead, he's going to scooch forward a tad. And he's going to sit there and just concentrate. He closes his eyes and cups his human hands together in front of him.
So weird. Also, are these like normal sized human hands or like giant, like Nutangi
They're
hands?
like proportioned to his size.
That's so weird.
little bit. He's just gonna concentrate.
Fucking Nutangi.
And that takes us to Eamon. Eamon.
Yeah, let's go ahead and attack the one on the left.
I.
And since that's a crit, how sturdy do these things look?
Pretty sturdy.
All right, let's first off go ahead and spend a staff power charge to get an extra 6 damage, and then let's also go ahead and smite him for that.
Woo!
Par for the course.
Oh boy.
So
Thank you.
74 and go prone if he's still alive.
He is still alive.
Yay.
This one over near Cristona is looking real bad. But this guy is still alive. Okay.
Well, let's go ahead and hit him again then. Advantage.
Of course, because he is now prone for another 12.
Is he still up?
He is.
Jesus Christ. Alright, haste action, hit him again.
He continues to still be up,
Shit.
although he is prone and spitting blood.
Whoops, that should not be the Hexblade one, so it's only 13.
Okay.
Yeah, 13, not 18.
He's looking like he's about the same stage as Cristona's is, like about ready to fall over if they weren't in such a berserker fucking rage.
Oh, great.
They're not raging, but they just look really angry.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Well, I
Yeah.
think I'm tapped out.
Alright. Let's action, hasted action, bonus action.
Yep.
Unless you want to move.
I do not feel like eating opportunity attacks as it happens.
Well, a wise decision. Alright. Oh, I should take these off these guys. They are less energetic now.
Hooray.
They need repeated direct applications.
Apply directly to the forehead.
This guy is going to attempt to spit in Eamon's face to blind him, and then attempt to cast blindness on him. So I need a con save from you, please. He spits up like a big gob of blood at you. A 16 will just barely make their save DC. They're not that good. Well, that's his action. This guy's going to make a pair of attacks at you. Right, one of those hits, I believe.
Yep, 25 will hit.
Cool. For 6 damage total. And then this guy got electrocuted. He's going to go at Bauer. With advantage because Bauer has less than 4. For a crit and a 30.
Oof.
I'm going to go ahead and roll Cristona's at the same time. That guy who's just in front of you is going to swing at you as well.
Okay. Nope. Oh, wait. 26?
Those are
Oh.
for Bauer.
Oh.
Those should be at disadvantage, but you are also less than full health, so it cancels out.
Oh.
First roll.
Okay. So what is...
The 22 and 19 are damage to me.
Yes. from the Sahagwan to the left of you, or to the right of you.
Jeez. Why does Roll20 hate us?
Roll20 really hates you guys tonight. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody forgot to sacrifice a goat.
That's happened. You've said that a lot this week.
It's true. Roll20 is just a bitch.
Start like a formal rotation of whose turn it is to sacrifice the goat.
Apparently, we need to do that.
Apparently. Alright. Oh, damage for 23 and 12 for Cristona.
What is... Wait, which ones were my attacks?
Your attacks were the 30 and the 26. Which should be at disadvantage, but you're also less than full health, so they're
Okay.
blood frenzy triggers.
Okay.
So they cancel.
Okay.
And just the first roll.
Cool.
So you pick up a 23 damage and a 12 damage.
Okay.
Oh. Alright. The water elementals are going to do a thing. Because they're annoyed that their haste came off of them. So, Bauer, I need you to make 4 con saves for me, as each of them in unison grasps their trident with both hands and shoots a jet of frost at you. You're good, you're good, you fail, you fail. Cristona, I need one from you as well, and one from Eamon, as they do the same.
Is this just cold damage?
Yeah.
I think Cristona and I can both not care then.
Yeah, I don't care. I feel bad about that crit, though.
Okay. You continue to not care. Eamon does just fine on his save. Everybody's fine. What do you know?
This is
We're all fine, just fine.
Just
Everybody's
blinks at
fine.
them.
Oh. That takes us back around to Bauer. Hey, Bauer.
Do the thing, Bauer.
Okay. You down a superior healing potion. Pick up 34 points as your bonus action.
And then I'll call lightning on myself again for my haystack.
You can't do it as a hasted action.
Why not?
He's not casting the spell.
Correct.
Isn't it a bonus action?
No, it's an action.
Oh, I thought it was a bonus action to trigger it on previous turns. Okay, sure, why not?
Is it considered use an object?
Yeah, you can use your action to call down lightning in this way again. Again, it hates us. It hates me.
Holy shit.
Wow, that's really rough. So 2 successes and... Alright. So the guy to the north of you does crumple.
I got one.
Hooray!
You did exactly the amount needed to kill him. And the other ones Either resist or do not.
Power gets first blood.
What do you mean
He does.
resist or do not? Or do you mean
They
have
either
him?
make their save or they do not.
Okay. I will then go after the guy at the right.
Uh, 19 will hit. Who are these at? Sorry. All right, 19 will hit. The other two will. 15 will just barely miss.
That's it.
Alrighty. Tigray.
Oh, wait. No, sorry. I want to do this on top of that. The one hit I got
Okay.
on him.
He will just barely make his save, but he will take all that damage. All right. So you try and frighten him by stabbing him. He looks unthreatened at you and growls at you. That takes us to Diggeroy.
So it does. I am going to cast on Cristona.
Thank you.
That. Not gonna do anything with my bonus
Back up
action,
to full.
so let's move over there so I'm less in line.
All right.
That. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Kristona, you are up.
So yeah, so I guess the things around her just see all of her wounds just immediately close back up, and then she just kind of like stares at the one that she's been pounding on, and then gives one of those like slight tilts of the head that does a little bit of neck cracking, and then just boom.
All right. Can you hit it?
Can I hit it is the question. Yes.
Yes, you can. It dies.
And then I'm going to spin back and do the other two at the one that Bauer just hit behind me.
All right. Go for it.
1, 2.
That will also hit, and that will also hit. But 80 damage. All right, he's looking pretty bloody.
Nice.
Ow.
Spectral armor, and that's what I got.
Alrighty. Alright. So it's this guy's turn. He's going to continue concentrating, and a moment into his turn, it becomes clear why. As a tsunami begins to wash over the
Yeah.
So
Was that a
it is
spell at
the.
any point?
Hmm?
Was that a spell?
It's no, because if it were a
Okay.
spell, then he could just drop it directly on top of you.
Hmm.
This is just him being a fucking hydrokinetic
Sigh.
and making life very difficult for the lot of you.
Of course.
Alright, he does not recharge. And he will continue to concentrate, but on his shrimpy arms, he extends the tips of them outwards, and little eyes pop up from those to continue watching you guys.
Ugh. Ugh.
Gross.
That is a
They make,
freak of
like-
nature.
They make noises when they.
Why?
Gross.
Gross. Clean it up.
All right, and that takes us to Eamon.
Let's try to fucking kill this guy on the left, finally.
All right, go for it. That will drop him.
Sweet. He's not allowed to rest.
Ooh!
Oh.
Nice.
I've never seen that actually get to be used before.
I think Zoria got to use it once, but it was like the end of the battle
Mm.
or something.
Oh.
Or no, the enemy was immune to necrotic.
Yeah, that was it.
When you
I mean, I
slay
don't expect this to
humanoid-
do much, but it's going to have an 8 for its initiative.
Okay,
Hey, so it goes right after me. Nice.
sure. All right.
I have a token. You just give me that one.
There, you can have that one. I will add it in this. I will add it.
S- Alright. And it's for a wolf command, it's just gonna be to fucking attack the Sahagwin and Natangi.
Okay.
And I am going to start wailing on the other Sahagwin. Haste action. This action.
All right, those will all hit him. Is the Spectre monster, or
I believe so, yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
it uses the monster stat block.
Yes.
okay? Well, that's slightly less cool, but
Well, it does get a bonus to attack rolls equal to my casting mod.
what is your casting mod for this?
+5. So it
Okay.
gets +9 to hit. Which isn't
Okay.
terrible. I'm
That is
assuming
not
red
terrible at all.
sunlight, though.
Yeah. Right. Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's gonna have a disadvantage.
Rip. Rip. Okay. That is 29, 30, 44 damage. Math is hard.
Yeah, 44.
Alright. So this guy's not looking super great, but he is there. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Alright. Go ahead and make your attacks against, make your Spectre attacks against this guy. Or whomever you wish to target.
Yeah,
16 will just barely hit.
For 3d6 necrotic damage, and then there's technically a con save or max hit point is reduced, but I don't think that matters.
They don't have con save proficiency.
I also don't think it matters if their max hit point gets reduced. I don't think they're gonna get healed.
Never know.
Fair enough.
You never know. The Nutangi have all sorts of horrible powers.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Fair enough.
Tongi are the worst.
Some consider
They are.
Nutangi are the Bower of monsters.
They are the worst. And you've only encountered... So far, you have only encountered the male of the species.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
Uh, Dun dun dun.
We found the incels of the Nutongi race.
What?
That's why they're always so angry and spiteful all the time and really try to kill us.
What? That was a jump.
Well, they're never around females. What do you expect?
That was a fucking leap there. Okay, sure. No, not at all.
They were the worst.
Yeah, I can't fault you for that, I guess.
Just to be clear, I am not an incel.
No, that's fair.
Okay, yes, thank you for clarifying that. So Hoglin's going to, in unrelated news, take 2 attacks at Christona.
Mm-hmm. At disadvantage.
Yes, at disadvantage again. What the fuck? Where did my roll 20 come?
No! No! I lost him. Well,
What
shit.
the fuck?
How did you lose a browser?
Oh no. Oh no.
No, the tab just nuked itself somehow, and
Control Shift Tab T.
I did. It pulled up the name generator I used at the beginning of session for unrelated reasons.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have no idea what I just did, but the tab just fucking vanished.
Well, shit.
That's neat.
You use a name generator and you still go for the kingdom name that we can make fun of? To start with?
Man, that's why I changed it. Because
I have to
sometimes
say, there does need to be a name generator with a doesn't sound like something perverted feature.
It's fair.
a lot of the time,
programming, but
a lot of the time, things sound perfectly fine until you say them out loud for the first time, and then you're like, "Oh no!"
Oh no.
Sounds like an
It's,
easy fix, though. You just have to say it out loud when you're picking.
It never sounds bad when you say it to when you say it to just yourself, though. It's something about the 24 hits you, right, Christona?
Yes.
It's something about the. It's something about the experience of doing it with people that makes it sound bad.
The experience of doing it with people. Yeah, that's generally what the joke is about.
Go fuck yourself. Then he's gonna make 2 attacks at Eamon.
Those will both hit.
For 8 and 9 damage, respectively. Is this your revenge for? Is this your revenge for the last game I DM'd?
What?
Don't worry about it.
Is what my revenge?
Don't worry about it.
What, for the doors?
I maintain that the doors were a great dungeon thing. If for no other reason that none of you had any way to open them. They were great. It was an actual challenge for you guys.
Mm-hmm. No, I just meant the other doors that we just beat down with fucking Eldritch Blasts.
I mean...
Yes, this is my revenge for not inciting the crime boss.
I can't believe none of you did. Okay, the water elementals are going to... Disappointingly, they only have one attack when they're not hasted.
Aw.
So sad.
3 for Bauer, one of those will hit, one for...
Nope.
No? You have 26, right?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you had 24 for some reason. Okay, none of those
Non-hasted,
will
that
hit
would
for
be correct.
Eamon. The 22 for Eamon and the 14 for Christona.
22 will miss thanks to haste.
Damn.
Whoop.
Oh no. Oh no.
We both at 23? Nice.
No, I'm just regretting things.
Regrets.
Bauer, you're up.
Gonna call lightning on the Nutongi.
Okay.
Bzzzt.
Yay!
Oh wow, you actually rolled good damage too.
Finally. It's gonna make
Just
it.
gotta roll it enough, it'll happen.
How has it rolled a 5 every time you cast this for recharge?
It doesn't matter. I don't think that counts for... That only counts on the first.
It does, but I'm
But
just
yeah,
remarking.
that's still a good question.
All right, it takes the full damage.
Hey.
This one does have con save proficiency, and it keeps concentration on the tsunami.
Boo.
It does not just come crashing down. That is there. Well, I imagine you have other things you would like to do other than just call lightning, Bauer.
Yes, and that also reminds me, I probably should have made a con roll in the past at some point.
Oh.
Probably, yes. What's your con save modifier?
+7.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
you need a 3 or better.
Hmm.
Yeah. You actually have a chance of failing DC 10 saves. Ugh.
I mean, with as well as I've been doing with these saving throws, it's not a unwarranted.
It is. You are correct. Many a time have wizards who polymorph themselves into T-Rexes as a last resort been forced to drop out due to the tyranny of con saves.
But I would like to push the Nutongi or the whatever the thing is to my right.
Sahagwan?
Yeah, that.
Sahwagan?
Herkwa.
Sahwagan? The
Herkwa.
Sag? The Sag?
Shark boy.
Shark bait! Hoo-ha! Yep, he is prone. That'll hit. That will also hit. That will continue to hit.
Hooray.
Nice.
But he's not dead yet.
Let's see. They are much beefier Sahagwan than you guys have faced in the past.
They're like Swole Princess Peach Sogwin.
Yes, basically. They are much bigger and much buffer than the Sahagwan of days past. They're actually a threat.
Ermagerd.
Ermagerd. These aren't even the most annoying ones I've come up with. You're gonna
Not
hate
surprised.
the most annoying ones. Dickeroy, you're up.
Okay, how is Amon looking? Health-wise.
Bloodied. On a scale of 1 to 95, about a 40.
Okay.
What an oddly specific scale.
You could probably just say percentage with that one.
Yeah, close enough.
I think think if I center this on the Nutangi, I can still hit one Myrmidon.
All right, that's much better damage. The Nutangi will fail. And the Myrmidon can't succeed. It has -1 intelligence. So it
Psychic
will...
and all the things.
Yes.
Never mind.
You made a noise like you were going to say a thing.
I was about to, but I thought you were saying it had 1 intelligence, not -1 mod.
Yeah. It has a -1 modifier. It has 8 intelligence.
It's dumb, but it's not that dumb.
It continues to hold concentration on the tsunami.
Keep in mind, it does have a -d6 to those.
Yes. I realized that immediately after I rolled it, but even if
Yeah,
it got a
Still was
21,
definitely
it still
a pass,
holds.
But
Yes. Duly noted for the future. Kristona. You're
what?
up.
All right.
I am going to bonus action inspire.
Oh, sorry. All right. Eamon, this weird guy who you've never met before is inspiring you. What do you say to the weird guy you've never met before, DeGroy?
Come on, finish them off.
Sure.
Tough love.
Get your ass in
situation
gear. His inspiration is tough love in this case. Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Kristona, it is your turn.
Yep. Gonna try to finish off the one Bauer knocked over.
Okay. Okay. It's not dead yet.
Okay. 2. Get fucked.
Yep, that's a dead one. That is a dead one.
Yay! And I guess hasted attack will swing at the Myrmidon.
Okay.
Oops, that's not
He-
at advantage, but same thing.
It still hits. He does ignore your cold damage, but everybody's ignoring cold damage today.
Yes. Luckily, he does not seem to be buffed by it.
He in fact would be.
Shit!
Nope.
Shit!
That's rough, buddy.
I can't turn off that. I don't think so.
Unfortunately not.
Uh,
Papa Winter's gifts don't come with off switches.
sigh.
I mean, he does take 25 points of damage without the cold healing, so. Alright. He gets noticeably energized, though.
Shit. And, well, shit. It doesn't matter. That thing has a magical, thing. But, let's see. Do I have anything good for... don't think so. I will just, for the hell of it, first level cure wound, or healing word myself.
Okay.
Top off a little bit and not have to worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
You top yourself off.
That's me.
The tsunami advances. The good news is it'll hurt the Myrmidons too.
Yay.
The bad news is it'll probably hurt you guys as well.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Does it look like it's gonna rush through, or is it just gonna stay here and try to drown us?
It is actually backing up a little bit.
It's getting a running start. Oh shit.
Oh, great.
So there is now a wall of water rushing towards you guys. It is about to engulf you.
I was saying, does it look like it's gonna, like, try and drown us, or is it just gonna move through?
For now, it's just backing up. Its primary eyes are
Or
still
no, I meant the actual
closed.
wall of water. Is it?
Oh, the wall of water. Yeah, it's going to go right through you guys.
Okay.
It may drag you along with it, though.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's basically the tsunami spell.
Okay.
Which it is clearly magical. Do with that what you will. Eamon.
Okay.
It's a fucking magical wave of water.
Yeah.
It's magical.
Mm-hmm.
Eamon, you're up.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Is it possible to move through that wall of water?
How thick is it? Thick.
Yes. It's roughly at this point 30 feet thick. And, you know, it is a tidal wave of water. You would have to make a strength save to move through it. But yes, you could attempt to move through it.
So, if I made a strength save and went through it, would I be
Dub.
on dry land by the time I got to the Nutangi?
Yes. The front end of its feet is basically where the end of the wave is right now.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and haste action, disengage, and try to get up here.
Okay. Make a strength save.
Alright. And I am raging,
see
so this
if
is an
you,
advantage.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be fine.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely hit that.
Blub 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 blub. Fuck!
You all watch in astonishment as this old man who looks pretty jacked but not that jacked just dashes straight through the incoming tsunami and comes out the other side.
And bonus action, gonna go ahead and curse the Nutangi,
Okay.
and then regular action, gonna start wailing on him.
Okay. 19. Yeah, we'll just barely not hit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Can I roll above a 5, please?
Please.
no.
Roll 20 says no.
Apparently.
Look, you rolled an 18 on your save.
Yeah.
Is that
but
not good enough?
I had a plus 14. Hold on. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just wait for next turn. Well, no.
Okay.
No, because I want to try to break this thing's concentration. Let's go ahead and add a bardic inspiration, I guess, to the second attack.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Okay.
Your inspiring
rough,
words
buddy.
have killed me.
The words of this weirdo you've just met have failed you. Truly, you are cursed.
No, the Nutangi is cursed.
I know what I said. What does the Spectre want to do while you're failing to kill the Nutangi?
So I'm gonna go and try to attack again. What a 15.
15 will just barely miss on him, unfortunately.
That is it for it. I really wish the Spectre had not a -5 for strength, because I would totally try to make it grapple something. But it's going to go ahead and fly 50 feet in the air.
Okay. Cool.
Not to be that guy, but I think strictly speaking, it provokes for doing that.
It does.
But it's
Ba-ba-da.
better to eat an opportunity attack than a wall of water.
Hmm.
Especially when you have a -5 strength mod for the save.
True.
Hmm.
Does 15 hit it?
It does,
Alrighty.
but it's almost certainly going to have resistance.
Yeah, it's stabbing damage, piercing damage. I can words. I know the D&D.
The D&D.
Okay.
I know the D&D. Alright, so it is now 50 feet in the air.
Yes.
Alright, I think we only have this one Sahaglim left. He's just gonna try and punch your fucking Spectre. Oh wait, no, he can't.
He can't.
I was gonna ask.
He will growl angrily at your Spectre and then come for Cristona.
Fair enough. Yes, no.
Ba-ba-da. That is 17 damage for you.
Okay.
Ba-da. Okay. And that's the last Sahaglim stage. Which takes us to these delightful people. Cristona, the one right in front of you, is going to make 3 attacks at you because you energized.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
And miss all but one
Yep.
for 15 damage on you.
Okay.
This one's going to go join up with the crew surrounding Bauer, and they're going to make 3 attacks total at Bauer. And they will all miss horribly. They all tangle their tridents together and fuck each other over. Almost said something very different. Bauer, go ahead.
I'm curious, but I will call lightning at the Sahag.
This one? The one right next to Cristona?
I cannot do names. No, the thing to the north now that I fucked up.
This guy?
Yes,
Sure.
but off to the side to where it won't hit the new guy, the F and G.
It will continue to fail. It cannot fail that con save, so it will keep concentrating.
Ooh, it didn't fuck up. Roll a 5.
Hold up. If it rolls a 6 and a 1.
That is true.
I mean, you know, I think it's a 6 and a 1 or something like that.
Isn't it synaptic status or something?
Synaptic static is not concentration.
Okay.
It's fucking amazing.
Right, but
It really is.
Design mistake. But
does it not affect its saving throws?
only saving throw it affects is concentration.
Oh, got it.
So technically the Utangi can fail, but it's like less than a 10% chance.
So you're saying there's a chance.
It's exactly
So
what
I
I'm
got to
saying.
hear. Oh,
Yeah, no, the 18 was.
Rip.
That's okay.
You did your best.
all right.
A more
So
effective use of that than the other alternatives.
Yeah. That's why I moved up to try to smite it out of its concentration, but that's
You
not going to
couldn't
work.
hit it.
I mean, I might be able to save Digger away from getting hit by the wave, but yeah, not the rest
I
of
can
you.
fly.
I'm not worried about the wave.
I
I ain't worried
worried.
about no punk ass way.
well, one of you has proficiency and one of you has a +9 strength.
One of us also has a fuck your resist left, or a fuck your save.
One of us is a
Um,
fucking druid.
Power, would you like to do anything?
Yes,
The
I'd
rest
like
of
to
your
actually
things?
swing at some bitches.
Alrighty. Swing at them bitches. First
Can I
one.
use my bardic on that last one?
Go ahead. That will not do it, unfortunately.
Oh well, good try.
You do drop this guy with your first attack, and you've just got these two little fuckers tagging at your heel.
So then I guess the second attack would be at the guy at the bottom left.
Okay, good. That's who I already put it to. I'd hate to have to move it. Alrighty. That takes us to Diggeroy.
Bonus action, I will drink a potion of flying.
Okay. You are now able to fly.
Get that symbol now. I know it's in there somewhere. There it is. How tall is the wave?
About 50 feet at this point.
And I will dash more or less straight up.
Alrighty. You dash straight up.
And for some reason, I cannot get this to put numbers on my icons. But yeah, I'm 50 feet up and 10 feet north.
Okay.
That's it.
Adjusted it. Alrighty. Cristona.
Yep. So Kristona's staring down this thing in front of her, kind of tilts her head towards the tsunami, takes the Staff of Frost, spins slightly, and slams it into the ground and casts Control Water to try and part this shit and have it just go past them.
You can certainly try. Pop the description for control water, please.
Okay.
If you have it. Otherwise, I can look it up.
I believe I have it. It is very long thing, though, which is the problem.
Wow, that is long.
Right?
What
Gonna
level
choose
is
the
it?
part water level 4. Part water, you cause water in an area to move apart and create a trench. Extends across the spell's area, which is 300 feet. Separate water forms a wall to either side. I can also redirect flow and have it split apart.
What's the spell's area? Cube 100 feet on each side. Okay. So this is roughly 4 spell levels below the... Below what spell he's emulating. Tell you what, give me a wisdom check that he will contest with his wisdom.
Okay.
Or let me check something. So sorry, he will contest with his charisma.
Oh, great. Let's just be... So this would just be like my Dispel Magic check or like Earth Communion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dispel magic.
Okay. This is gonna be great. Do I have a... No. Shit.
You attempt to control water on it.
Well, I should have just tried to dispel. Shit.
Maybe. You get a grand total of about 5 feet of clearance in the water. It does not quite go all the way back through it, but it's enough that you'll avoid the worst part of the wave.
I should have just dispelled. I was trying to be damn cool about it.
It would have been very cool if it worked.
Yeah. Dispel would have been a lower level spell to work for that. Shit.
Rip. That takes us to the Nutangi. Alright, I need all you guys to make me strike saves.
Probably not above the wave.
That is true. You are above the wave. The Spectre is above the wave. So I need Kristona and Bauer to make me strength saves. Amen is behind the wave. That's
I'm
a
just going
fail.
to try that one again.
Okay.
That's better.
That is a
Donut, do you still have your inspiration? Bardic inspiration?
Oh, I do.
Still a D10.
I could have used that on the damn thing. Damn it. Remind me earlier, damn it. Because that probably would have made it.
That would have made it.
It would have fucking hell.
How unfortunate.
Damn it. Roy.
Curse you!
Oh, this is not my night.
Really. So, Kristona, you do still fail. Yeah. Bauer, you succeed. The remaining elementals cannot succeed. The Sahagwin must. It does not. So it's going to be swept away. These guys will die from the damage, almost certainly. Wow, that's shitty fucking damage. Alright, Kristona and Bauer, you both take 24 points of... Or Bauer, you do not take this. You take half, I believe. Half damage. And Kristona, you take 24 points of bludgeoning.
Yep.
Oh, it's bludgeoning? Okay.
Wait, did the fact that I at least... Did it give me any... What was that the point of this, then?
Oh, that's true. David's an idiot. That's the point of it. The wall thinnens. Take half damage
Okay.
between your 21 and the control water. 'Twas a good idea. This guy will take 24 and get swept away. Stoner gets dragged to there. Digoroy's hanging above it. Digoroy manages to stand his ground. The Sahagwin gets swept away.
Keep the control water, even though it won't do anything for me.
Nope. And that just leaves us with the Nutangi standing next to Eamon. And he will lift one of his legs up and point it at Eamon. And with a noise, another eye will sprout on it. And it will look at Eamon. And the mouth on it will begin to move and speak. I didn't expect you to find me so quickly. Which one of your grandchildren was it that got you out here so quickly?
You mean you don't already know?
No. I do like to hear it, though.
You did better research.
Perhaps. You're here, though. That's the important thing.
Well, if this was just to get me here, then I'm here. What do you want?
You'll see. Come below. We're waiting for you. I promise. It's better down where it's wetter, under the sea.
Fuck you!
Nice.
Terrible.
I saw an opportunity and I had to take it.
Son of a bitch.
I don't
You're not
blame
wrong.
you.
And he will begin to hover and take off into the air. You may make an opportunity attack should you desire, Eamon.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, let's do this recklessly.
That will hit him.
And let's go ahead and try to... Is he huge or smaller?
He is bigger than huge.
Well, he can eat another 37 anyway.
Ooh! A delicious appetizer.
Ew.
I look forward to the main course.
Since when did they talk?
They always talk. They're just assholes.
They were
We've been
talking in
for a little while.
deep speech the first time we...
Oh,
That's
okay.
true.
They learn to talk better as they get older. He is now 60 feet in the air. Ammon, It is your turn.
I'm trying to decide if I want to do something stupid or not.
Do it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
No, Eamon wouldn't be that reckless.
What character is this of yours?
Right?
I'm more curious if he fits into this group.
It's true, he might not
Well,
be.
so to clarify, what I was considering was thunder stepping on top of him,
Go
Yeah.
on.
60 feet in the air.
Yeah?
But I don't want to potentially eat a shit ton of fall damage. So-
You're still raging, aren't you?
Yeah, but I can drop that.
True.
Oh, but maybe not drop it and thunderstep. No, thunderstep's an action.
How long does it take you to fall?
Instant
I mean-
500 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Around is like
That is
500-600 feet.
I am going to bonus action drop rage and just go ahead and Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. 31 will hit.
Those should not be at advantage, sorry. So 31, 19, and a crit fail.
19 and crit fail will not hit him, but a 31 will.
Alright, and it's actually going to be 13, not 8, because of Hexblade
Agonizing.
Curse.
Oh, Hexblade. Aha.
Alright. You nail him with the Eldritch Blast as he fucks.
Yep, and yeah, I don't have anything good to do with my haste action, so that'll be it for me.
Alrighty. What do you want your Spectre to be doing?
Spectre can still try to make one last attack, though.
Sure. Go for it. Rip. 22 actually will just barely hit him. For 10 necrotic.
And
Alright.
I'm pretty sure it makes its con save no matter what.
Yes. Well,
Well, I guess potentially not. If it rolls a 1 and a 6.
it does not. It continues to roll way better than it needs to on its con save.
Fair enough.
It does make 2 of them because he hit twice.
That is true.
Oh,
One in a not.
I was thinking of the life drain, not the concentration.
Oh. Well,
For
it
the-
also...
Concentration, it's actually much higher than a DC 10. It would be a 58 divided by 2. So I'm pretty sure he actually does lose concentration.
29 DC.
Oh, for the initial attack? Yes, that is
For
true.
the smite. Yeah.
So yes, he does lose concentration. Which, I mean, at this point kind of just means that you have to keep fighting the Sahagwan and the Water Myrmidon as the water just disperses.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we want that?
Well, too bad it happened.
you broke his concentration. Congrats!
Yay.
Yay. The water that was in the tsunami just kind of splashes out and flows down the pathways that the that the water was already flowing through in this flooded hellhole of a city. And that takes us to the Sahagwan, who is suddenly no longer being dragged away by a wave.
Okay, but
So I mean, Cressona's the closest to him.
mhm.
So he's gonna go for her. Let's flip a coin. Is the water elemental gonna go for Digoroy or for Chris?
Up in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Never mind. One's just gonna go for Chris. So 26 and a 31 for Cristona.
Mm-hmm.
For 17 and 16, the water elemental, no longer hasted, is just going to mosey
Just letting
and
the
make a
gold drop.
single attack.
Nope.
Which will fail. And that's back to Bauer.
It's,
It is 60 feet in the air.
Yeah.
What's it doing up there?
Fucking off.
Running away. Like a coward.
It
I'm
wants,
still gonna call lightning.
it wants you to come under the sea. Oh.
Gross.
I said it and immediately regretted it.
We could tell.
Ah.
That's just a running theme of tonight, isn't it?
Of this campaign, you mean?
Yeah, of the campaign. What can I say? Words are hard. Alright, you call lightning it.
You know, I'm gonna do it again. Wow.
Actually makes this one. It only takes 3 damage.
Sigh.
I'm gonna call its mother a fucking earthworm.
It unclasps its human hands and directs one down at you in a very familiar gesture as it continues to fly away.
Ah.
Does it look vaguely injured at all?
Yeah, it's got a few good gashes in it. It's not quite bloodied. One particularly notable gash where Aemon landed his big fucking smite on it as it was flying away. Bauer, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, Digoro, you're up. There are still 2 guys trying to kill Cristona in the background.
That is true. Don't think I. Yeah, I have nothing to do that want to break concentration to him.
Someone can just stop that damn Nutangi.
If I do that, all of you are stunned for a turn.
We really need someone with force cage.
I mean, I have it, but it's. Oh wait, no, it's not concentration.
Not concentration.
No. That's like literally the reason why I recommend Force Cage to literally every.
Ah, but I already cast my 7th level spell. Can't.
It does very neatly fit in a Force Cage, though.
Oh.
Just barely.
Damn it.
Just barely, but it does fit in the force gauge.
But if whatever
We're
you're
gonna
going
have
to do is
to
going to hold it in place for longer
Damn
than...
it. Fuck this. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Yeah. So I'm close enough.
Ooh. There's supposed to be like a plus 40 on disintegrate, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oops.
Or something of like that.
I
Yeah.
will edit it. It should be in the description, right? Yeah, 10d6 plus 40.
Yeah.
The macro. But just add 40 to that.
Whoa!
He will choose to succeed.
Oh, fuck! Fuck! Fucking Utangi. Oh.
Unfortunately.
Interesting.
He just barely dodges out of the way of your disintegrate, and he looks distinctly annoyed now. If his vaguely shrimp human face is any indicator. Yeah, the companion doesn't do all of them properly.
Mm-hmm.
Most that it has, but not all.
Really good for what it does have.
Yeah.
It was just that early part where it didn't have Eldritch Blast, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because it did have Agonizing Blast.
What?
That reference Eldritch Blast.
Well, that's fun. All right. Digora, you want a bonus action anything?
No.
Alrighty. I'll take us to Cristona. There's still these two little
There are.
They're both looking pretty rough after having been dragged by the tidal wave.
Yeah.
But the tidal wave did not drag them long enough to kill them, unfortunately.
But also, do I want to be petty?
Oh.
Is always
Yeah.
the question.
Oh.
Because I'm sure it won't work, but it would be hilarious if it did. So how about some 8 pixies over towards that new
Oh
Tongi?
boy. Oh, towards the new Tongi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you trying to do to it?
You know what I'm trying to do to it.
Yeah, I know. I just hate it.
It shrugged off a disintegrate that would have been fucking epic. I'm going to be petty. Also, that tsunami that I could have fucking...
You might hate where this is going.
I know where this is going. But I said I'd try anyway. Because I can still at least smack one of the things as my haste action. Yeah, I figured. It would have been amazing.
Alas.
It could not fail except if it rolled a nat 1, which would have been a great, but...
We've never done nat 1's automatic fails in this game. It's just that, you roll the 1, and most of the time that's enough to fail, but you're thinking
well,
of
to
the
be
other-
fair, I did roll that nat 1 that automatically failed the attack, at least.
Yes.
Earlier.
Attacks are
Attacks.
one thing. Saves
Okay.
and
No, so it's not
ability
on
checks.
saves. Okay. Okay.
It's not on
Yeah.
saves and ability checks.
Good to know.
Yeah,
And that
It's
goes
just
from-
really weird that you have super low saves and super high at the same time.
Hmm.
Unless you're maintaining concentration while getting henpecked.
Well, that Sahagwin can take that.
Alrighty. That will kill him.
It
He did
lets
not
you
have
use
much
a
health.
reaction as it dies.
Are you gonna soul cage it?
I'm gonna soul cage it.
Are you in range?
Are you still
Oh, yes.
raging?
No, I
Oh, you
dropped
dropped
last
it.
Right. Okay, you soul
Nice.
cage it. You shout out as it dies, and make a grasping motion toward it, and a little bit of blue light flies from it and into a tiny silver cage that you're carrying. All right. All right. So the Nutangi is going to continue to fuck off on its turn, and it will shout back at you. Ah! Make sure you come below. Down where it's wetter. My children, it is better. Under the sea! And it,
I mean, it could have been shiny.
it disappears beneath the waves. Ammon, there is a single water elemental myrmidon over here still. Yeah, that'll hit it. Yep, those will all hit it, and they'll kill it. And you guys are out of initiative as the rushing water of the myrmidons and the remnants of the tsunami continues to trickle on past you all.
We really dislike Nutangi.
Same. Thank you all for the assistance, though. Might have been a bit tricky if I'd been alone.
Load on down.
Think for a second, realize new guy is speaking and telepathic link to him too. Oh, now we can hear you.
Telepath. Interesting.
Greetings. I am Captain Diggeroy.
Eamon Giard. Nice to meet you.
We are the Cristona.
Interesting name.
It describes what we are.
So what brings you all to this forsaken island?
We had heard that. I don't want to phrase this. Things were not as they should be. And we wanted to see how true that was.
It does seem to be true.
The new guy doesn't need to know that, goddammit.
That's why I typed it instead of saying it.
Why are you here?
Following up on a lead. Nutangi bastard, presumably, has been attacking my home, my family. Not quite sure why.
We still do not understand the Nutongi way of thinking.
Can't argue with you there. From the fight, though, it seems like you all are aligned against it, or them.
Their kind have also come after us. Not exactly the same type. They vary wildly.
Interesting. How about an alliance, then? At least for the time being.
Certainly.
Yeah, big Stingray.
What are your immediate goals?
Find out whatever it is threatening my family. Destroy it. Pretty simple.
Reasonable, reasonable. Well, since we're here to find out things too, and you're clearly a competent whatever it is that you do.
Clearly competent in the ways of old man powers.
Yeah, Costona just kind of
As
cocks their
the-
head at that.
Spectre comes down and floats by his side.
Yeah, looking at that.
That is easily the third weirdest thing I've seen all day. If you like to travel with the crew, we could use your help. Are you familiar with the region?
Not intimately. I have a few maps back on our ship.
You're with the skeletons.
Be a bit more accurate to say they're with me.
They just kind of narrow their eyes slightly, just looking between him and the specter. You tamper with the cycle.
Only temporarily.
Insight.
I mean, make an insight check.
I mean, it is
Yeah.
only temporarily. Spectre's going away after a long rest.
Fair enough.
Skeletons aren't gonna stick around forever.
There are the shattered remains of several around to account for that.
We're a little wary of it, but they give a slight nod. Yeah, they can make stuff, but it's also temporary, but it's also not actually the soul or anything close to the soul. It's not actual undead, really.
Speaking of which, gonna burn 3 of the soul cage uses for some healing.
Ready?
Ooh.
And fuck it, a 4th.
All right, 2 left.
Yep.
And just like that, your old man powers are coming through.
Yay.
Yay. Alrighty.
Oh, does he look just like human, or?
Yeah,
Okay.
just plain human.
Well,
Alrighty.
share your charts with us. I'd like to take a look at them. We don't have as many as we'd like for the area.
Of course. We can head back to my ship.
Gives the lead the way gesture.
We'll lead the way.
Alrighty.
Just gonna have the pixies cast fly on everybody so they can get there faster, because might as well while they're around.
Fair enough. Alright.
No,
With all of you
I want to
flying,
still come. Wait for me.
What?
those sure were
I don't know
words,
what
I think.
you expect Fly to do to me, but
Oh shit, right. Sorry.
So everyone but Valor gets back to the ship right quick.
Then
Valor
blink,
is just
look
dashing-
back and be like, oh, right.
Valor is just dashing along behind you guys. And with that ridiculous image, we're gonna end off, I think.
Oh shit, yeah, could the haste work on you?
probably not. It shouldn't have.
Oops.
Oh, that is true.
Oops.
This is my own fault for forgetting my own things. Well,
Oops.
We're getting better at this.
Huh.
I'm so good at this.
Mhm.
Alright. Well, meet Eamon, guys. The
Well-
long-awaited necro... The
Hello.
long-awaited necromancer.
Is that really? Because I don't think... It doesn't seem like... I don't know how that works.
So, when we were talking about the Bauer's history check and the current status of the kingdom, my wife's a lich.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
She is the Lich Queen.
Mm-hmm.
So a necromancer, just not in the way we expected it.
What, were you expecting something weird and creepy? Gross.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
something
was
weird and
too,
creepy,
frankly.
unlike romancing a lich. At least Versa's mom became a lich afterwards.
It's okay. I think the Lich Queen did. No, not before. Well, it'll all come out eventually. Probably, maybe. Who knows?
We
Fun.
haven't figured out Bauer, so.
That's true. We're gonna figure
That's
out
'cause you
Eamon before
keep-
we figure out Bauer.
It's because you
I hope
keep
so.
not asking questions about Bauer when you get the chance.
I was deaf.
Old man Winter might have been able to answer a couple of questions.
I was deaf.
You had the man himself in front of you at one point.
I was deaf.
You weren't deaf then.
I was not in the room.
What at the time? On the moon. It's Steve.
Thank you, Eddie Izzard.
God. I keep throwing chances to learn the truth at you guys, and you guys just keep missing out on them somehow.
You choose
Great,
every
I
time.
love
I
it.
can't do shit.
It's great. I love it.
Got a little bit, but it still didn't make any sense to me.
It's great. I love it. Yeah. Alright. Maybe so, Bauer, but eventually it may even become relevant to the plot. Who
Dun,
knows?
dun,
I am
Dun,
totally
dun,
willing to
dun.
ride this unknown all the way to the end.
And in doing so, you will do your best to not ask any questions of anyone.
I'm almost tempted, but I won't do that.
Won't not.
All right.
Nomination.
Nomination.
Leroy had it twice last week.
Yeah, I think this one goes to me. I am going to give it to Cristona for the attempted parting of the sea.
Alas.
You did your best.
Thank you.
No one can
It
fault
was a
you.
cool idea.
I tried and therefore no one can criticize me.
Sure. Sure.
I think the meme version of that. What is that originally from?
That. SNL.
Nice. All right. We're gonna go eat an actual dinner,
Very good
and
idea.
then go back to conquering the world with Canada.
Fair enough.
I'm going for my first domination victory in Civ,
Oh
and
my
it's with
god.
Canada.
Canada.
It's with Canada.
Who is the leader of Canada in Civ?
Wilfrid Laurier.
Huh.
Yeah, an interesting choice, I know.
I'll have fun with that.
You gotta admit, you don't have a lot of like obvious choices to go for.
No,
I
no,
feel
we
like
don't.
The best choice would have just been a moose.
Yes.
That's fair.
A moose that can go nuclear.
And fly.
All the quotes are just moose noises. Every time you try
Here's the real. No.
Oops.
And here's the real question, though: do the subtitles explain what he's trying to say, or are they just inexplicable moose?
just moose noises.
Yeah, no subtitles, just moose noises. I mean, you could have subtitles and it could be like Oko-san. Fair enough. Or just subtitle moose noises. Okay. Good game.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
GG. That guy's.
GG.
Later.
Night.